Update on this year's Oscars. Let's get right over to Raquel Villanueva with
Jeff,
details.
That's right. A bit of breaking news, Jeff. It's official. No one will host the Oscars this year, making this the first time this has happened in 3 decades. Now, ABC just confirmed the news after announcing the first round of presenters yesterday. Now, Kevin Hart was originally tapped as the show's host, but he stepped down after backlash to his past homophobic comments. Now, the Oscars will air hostless February 24th.
Wow.
This is going to be such a bummer.
This is incredible. The Oscars is the marquee event in Hollywood.
Yeah.
The place where all talent gathers. And y'all don't have one host. Like, how is that even possible?
I thought about Jeff when I heard this story, honestly.
Yeah, nobody wants to do it. It's the same that goes back to the Super Bowl with Maroon 5. They got mocked. They got ridiculed for what they did. Who wants to do the halftime show anymore? Same thing with the Oscars. Kevin Hart, social media ripped him apart after he apologized. It forced the Oscars' hand to make him apologize again. And he goes, you know what? I'm not doing it. And no one else wants that job because they're getting ripped apart. Social media. Be careful what you wish for, because guess what? You're not going to have a halftime Super Bowl show anymore. You're not going to have hosts for these things. So who are you going to start ripping apart now? I don't know. Maybe some guy you went to high school with.
Social media will find a way. They will go after the hostless Oscars.
That's who I blame. That's who I blame.
But it's just so sad because they did have a new president come in recently, so they wanted this update, and look where they are now. I mean, they are squired in this, and they did it to themselves, in my opinion. They shouldn't have done what they did to Kevin Hart.
I mean, are they just going to look for a human being that's been on the planet and been a professional for the last 20-some years that hasn't made or said anything that they'd like to walk back or they're embarrassed of? We talked about this. Obviously, this has nothing to do with the Liam Neeson thing, but what I did say was that life is long, and you grow up a lot. If I was talking to Erica Cobb 3 years ago, we'd be talking about your bankruptcy and your divorce, but where are we today? And that's just 3 years. So imagine going back 10 years, 15,
fair.
20 years to knucklehead Jeff and Al. You know, it's.
Well, Jeff hasn't grown. So.
I set you up, Jeff. I didn't even mean to, but she saw an opening and she got you.
I know, and it wasn't even me. You just opened the floodgates. Here we go, Tori.